What, you're filming me, I'm filming you?
Yeah.
Aaron Hassinger, if you guys need a mortgage, shout out to this guy.
Let's do it, it's that time.
All right, we're live.
Yes, so we're coming at you with the weekend update. I'm Aaron Hassinger, and I'm with special guest
Adam Gurewicz with Remax here in Fort Lauderdale.
The man.
Thank you, sir.
And before I let you go, what are you doing this Saturday?
I'm going up to Boca with a couple buddies for a nighttime event. We're going to go see a live music concert over in Meisner. It's a little reggae rock.
All right.
And I'm going to hit a Miami Beach pool party.
I'll put the info to that. That sounds awesome.
And a little work, obviously. You got to work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aaron.
Have a great weekend, guys.
See you later, guys.
Thank you, and big shout out there to Adam. First time on the weekend update. I'm sure it's going to accelerate your career, brother. Now, if you want to have like a little bit of an inside scoop on what's going on in downtown Fort Lauderdale as far as all of the construction that's going on, and just like, you know, what are the prices of some of these units in some of these buildings, if that kind of thing interests you, then keep listening, because I had a pretty good conversation with Adam about that, and he really seems to know what he's talking about. If that does not interest you, now you can hit stop and hit the weekend. Have an awesome weekend, guys.
Yeah, perfect example. That's the River House. That's one of the Mac Daddies on Las Olas here. We're basically within one of the amphitheaters here on the corner of West Las Olas, where Andrews meets. There we go. There's live music that play here throughout the weekends. There we go, getting a fun shot. That background, that building, that's a killer building. I put a couple people in that rental building. Yes, that's New River Yacht Club. That building was built by the Related Group. That's the owners of the Miami Dolphins.
But how much do they rent for?
Yeah, one bedrooms are going roughly about $1,700. They're really like $1,900. It's a little pricey there. Two bedrooms will go all the way up to almost $3,000 on certain levels. Sweet spots probably just around $2,200 to $2,500 for
so $2,200, and wait, what about this one?
All right, so that's the River House. So River House in particular, you have two towers there. That's the highest luxury property on Las Olas. One bedroom's at about $500,000. They'll go all the way up. There's one for sale at $11 million in there, a Mac Daddy penthouse. Wow. But the sweet spot price point in there is probably $750,000 to $1 million.
Like, okay, so what else is going on here with like new projects and stuff? Because there's obviously like construction going on everywhere.
Las Olas. This, I just was lucky enough to have a client that used to be a renter of mine, actually, and we put him in as a reservation. $50,000 reservations to get into this new project here. This project's gonna be the tallest project in all of Fort Lauderdale. Wow. So just under 500
Wait, so how do these guys feel about that?
Well, they still feel good because they're gonna bring some affluence and some wealthy people right next door, just to add to the general culture of it. This is about 121 residences here. There's a hotel component, separate entities basically. Starting price point over here at 100 Las Olas is from $825 all the way up into almost about $2 million. A sweet spot probably at $1 million to $1.3 million.
Well, like what a front yard right here.
Well, this is what's great.
Wow.
So you have this building over here, 100 Las Olas, overlooking, if you have a western view. If you're on the east side, you'll be tall enough to see ocean. But having this type of view is fantastic. You won't have any obstructions.
Anything else going on?
So from a cultural standpoint, I mean, you got the Las Olas Sunday Market, which is just over here on the other side of 3rd Ave in the YOLO shop, in the YOLO Plaza.
I recommend it.
Vibe. Yeah, no, if you support local farmers, etc., you want to see some of the different vendors, I go there, and I go to Yellow Green Market out in Hollywood on South.
Oh, okay. Good tip.
Which is definitely good.
Pro tip.
You have right here as well. This is a new office building.
Wait, right here?
This one right here where you see
the little one on the corner. That's cool.
On the top there, you see some of the metal work. That's going to be a new rooftop bar. That's actually through what is the restaurant people. They own a bunch of different restaurants here off Las Olas, as well as in Hemmershey, S3, and the Hilton by the beach. So that's a cool rooftop concept.
That is a good tip, because I didn't know about that, and it looks really cool up there.
Yeah, that's going to be great. They're doing a lot of good work here in Fort Lauderdale, as well as up in Tallahassee.
Cool.
They've redeveloped a lot of good land there.
So if anyone has questions about this stuff, condos, development downtown.
Yep. So condos in particular, you know, there is a strategy to them. It's not as easy as a house. From a Aaron will talk about from a financing perspective. I mean, what tips can you give from a condo perspective on prepping a buyer?
Be prepared to put down some money,
okay.
Anywhere from 5 to 25%, depending on the strength of the condo association. You know, do they have the correct insurance? Do they have enough reserves? Those things play a key role, and a lot of times people buying them don't understand that just because, you know, you may be Bill Gates, the perfect borrower, it's not really all about you in a condo. It's about the strength of the association.
Yep, their budget, etc. You don't really have so many issues from a lending perspective here in the downtown, just due to overall the newer buildings. They're not going through what is known as a 40-year inspection, like basically everything from Miami Beach all the way up to Palm Beach.
If you're buying a place with like conventional financing, most of the times if you're gonna move into it, minimum would be 5% down.
Yep.
If it's like your vacation house, you're looking at 10% down.
I got a new listing coming up in the Waverly, which is not photographed here, but that's off Broward and Federal. Perfect example. That property you can get in with 5% down. It's a condo.
The Waverly, there's a pro tip right
It's one of the only 3 bedrooms in the building as well. So that's coming to market shortly, just north of 400,000. We got some good comps in there from a buddy. I'll shout out to Josh Datoli.
About you, my feelings can't explain.